good afternoon or good evening. This is Jamerica with Jamerica Life, and today we're going to stew down some fish, but we're going to do it my way. Yes, my way. All right, so I'm out here and I'm going to try to get some spices. Yes, I am. First, I have to find them. Let's get to it. On to the next. Nice when you get your own stuff, huh? Let's put this right here. I need some time. It's been raining out here, so forgive me. It's a little messy. But we're gonna get it done. Yes, we are. There's a thyme hiding under the taro. There we go. Now, I wonder if there's any habanero. Turn around. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. But here they are, hiding them from me. Get one of these. That's what we need. And I'll pick that up in a minute. Thyme, and this is habanero. This is not Scotch bonnet, but it's as close as I can get right now. My Scotch bonnet is still coming in. And let me see if I have any bell pepper. There they are. Are they big enough? Climbing over stuff. Look at that. I think I'll take that one. Let me turn this thing around and see if I find the bigger ones. There were 3 on here. There were 3. Did somebody get me? Nah, they're here. See that? There's another one there. This one looks like it got a blemish on it, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this one. Get off, girl. You got your knife in your hand. I don't know why I'm doing this. Let me go and cut it off. It got twisted. Twisty, twisty. Is that it? No. This is the one. Got it. Do I need 2? There it is. Let's look on another plane and see if we get another one. I almost forgot I need some sage, so I'm gonna cut a couple sage leaves off of this thing. I need this for the vegetables, and I'm gonna cook. I like the taste of sage with squash or cushaw. That's what we're gonna cook. Cushaw and stewed fish. Is that enough? I think that maybe one more leaf for good measure, huh? You never have enough sage. There we go. Adding to the pile. Let's go out here and see if there's any more bell pepper. If there's not, it's fine. Look at them bell pepper looking all nice and sweet. Look at that. Look at that. Cooker, you know what? You can grow in containers now. My bell peppers stay in containers because I overwinter them. I do not let them pass away in the wintertime. I put them in the greenhouse with a heater. Get the rest of them. I don't see any bell peppers on these though. I just see a little bit of flowers. See the flowers on there? I don't see any peppers though. Let me look around, make sure. I think I already got what I could get from these right now. Yeah, they're all just the little ones like this one. See that? All right, and now look at this, bugs. Just pull that off. All right. Oh, and I need some tomatoes. Ain't that something? I gave the chickens a lot of tomatoes, so now I gotta go scrounging for some. Let's go around this way, huh? Let's go scrounging for some tomatoes. It's been raining, so maybe some of them ripened. I know there ain't none out there. If there is, it's maybe 1 or 2, but there were some over here. I didn't. Look at that, I put my moringa down. I digress. But there it is right there. All 4 of them. There are more out there near the bee box. All right, let's see what's out here. What's this growing? What is that? All right. All right, they're coming in, So I see a couple of orange ones, but I don't see any red except way out in there. And I got my chunklers on. Ah, do you want to go out there? Do we need to go out there? Or should we just pick the orange ones? I'm going to go ahead and get the orange ones. Something just ran away. I don't want to talk to you either. Do not want you around either. A little bit of tomato. Never hurt nobody. All right, time to mix the old with the new. So here's bell pepper that we just got. Some scallion or green onion, depending on where you come from. Some thyme. Sage is for the side dish. Just a little bit of sage right there. This is habanero, but here's another one. This one that we had frozen. And some tomatoes. Okay, I'm gonna wash all this stuff off and we're gonna get started, all right? All right, everybody, so today we're gonna make some stewed fish. First things first, we're gonna get our fish out and we're gonna season our pot. Let me turn this thing down. I'm gonna put a habanero pepper in here. This one right here. Woo! Forgot it was hot. I'm gonna put some allspice, also known as pimentos, depending on where you're from. Just gonna take a handful or so, and I'm gonna season the pot with them. Put those in there. Green onion, also known as a scallion. Right here. Take some of those, break them up. Put that in there. Jump, America, jump. Take about 2 garlic, smash it, and I'm gonna put that in the pot also. It's called seasoning your pot. Let me get a splash guard so I don't hurt myself, because this thing is apparently too hot. There's one. I'm not cutting this garlic up. I'm just gonna put it in the pot. Season your pot. So, let me bring you down. I'm gonna let you look at the fish. The flame is off. I've got that pot hot enough. And I'm flavoring the oil. That's all I'm doing, right? Let's bring it down. So, I have my pimentos here, or also known as allspice. I'm gonna grind these down. Take a handful or 2. Ain't you making food without allspice? Hate to tell you that. That's, what else? And thyme, usually. So we're gonna pound this down. I don't know which way to do it. I'm just cracking them because we're gonna season our fish with this. Now normally Jamaicans will cook with whole fish, but this is what I had in the refrigerator. So I have skin on one side. So what I'm gonna do, which is non-traditional, is I'm gonna put some flour. I'm gonna lightly flour these once I season them, that is. So grinding down these pimentos, or excuse me, I'm grinding down the allspice. It's easy to say allspice, huh? And all I'm gonna season this with is salt, pepper, and allspice. That's all that's going on in this fish besides a little dash of flour. I'm gonna lightly flour them. And I repeat, this is non-traditional. They do not flour it because they cook with whole fish, unlike us Americans. All right. And these flies are asking for, you know, to get sliced. All right. I'm going to turn this thing over. I'm going to season them on both sides. So I'm going to take a little bit of salt, right? Just a little bit. Just a dash, just a little bit, because it's fish. Fish already has salt in it. Fish usually comes from the ocean. I'll take these. And I'm going to season the fish with the pimentos on both sides. Just dump it. Just dump it, girl. And I'm going to get some black pepper. Throw that on there. Rub that in. Now you don't want super wet fish. That's another thing. You want your fish to be a little dry. The reason why we didn't put a lot of salt on this is because we're going to use soy sauce later on. So here we are. We got those seasoned. I'm gonna wash my hands off, and we're gonna douse it in some flour. We're gonna put it in the oil. So I'm gonna put a little bit of flour on this plate. I'm gonna repeat this. This is non-traditional. They do not put flour on their put flour on their fish normally. I've never seen any Jamaican put flour on their fish, but because this is skinless, I need to develop a crust, so I'm gonna put a little bit of flour on it. Just a little bit. Put this back where it belongs. Put some salt and pepper on this also. Bring my fish over here. And I'm gonna put it directly in the pot. Turn this on medium. I took most of the seasoning out because I didn't want it to burn. I don't want to get that burnt flavor into my dish. Put some pepper in there and just a little bit of salt. Mix that up. All right. My pot is already hot. Man, I don't like to. I made a mess. And I'm gonna lightly bread my fish. And put it in the pot. Needs to be hotter. Don't overcook your fish. Cook it for a short period of time. It's not hot enough now. See, I turned it off and look what happens. Get another piece of fish. Let's go ahead and bread these while that's heating up. Last thing you want is oily fish. Bread that. Move it to the side. Bread it. Especially on the non-skin side. We want it to be somewhat crispy, okay? Put it to the side. Bread it. Don't want your fish fully cooked because we're going to put it back in the pan. So all we're trying to do is get a crust on it. That's it. Let me turn this down because I have it on high. Wash my hands off. Put a couple more in there. Don't crowd your pan either. Turn this up. We'll do 2 at a time. Turn it over. Nobody likes a dirty cook, remember that. Okay, part 1 done. Fried fish, right? If only it were that easy. So we're gonna take this extra oil and we're gonna pour it into another pan. We do not need it. We take this away from the flame. We don't want a grease fire. No, 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 we don't. All we want is that down there, the fond. Right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a sauce. Yes, I am. Let me take this off the flame because I don't want that roux to get any darker than it is. So, I'm going to take some soy sauce. Put that in there. Ketchup. Is ketchup open? Put that in there. Thyme. Take some pimentos. excuse me, green onion. We're gonna put pimentos in there again also. Break it up, throw that in there. We got some bell pepper and some regular tomatoes that I'm gonna cut up and put in there. Let me pull you up so you can see me, huh? There I am. Put this back on the what was left of the flame. We get a little bit of water, just a tip. Cut down on the smoke. We're gonna get that fond up. Take some tomatoes. Here's my regular knife. Here's my little knife. Here's a knife. Gonna cut that up. Put that in there. We just picked these tomatoes, right? We just picked them. Try to get the riper ones. We don't want too many tomatoes. We want a couple. I'm gonna leave a couple so I can do it at the end. Bell pepper. Cut that joker. And these are all washed. I'm gonna slice that up. Now, I don't think I have any carrots. I'll check the refrigerator, but I didn't grow any carrots. And I don't think I have any. We also need to put onion and garlic in here. Should have did that first. It doesn't really matter. Right? Sunshine coming on over. You know my soul. Look back. I turn the flame back on high. Back on high. Let me get a small board. I'm gonna cut the top off this onion right here. And I'm gonna put a little slit in the side. Take that first layer off. Some people say it's wasting. Oh well. Time management, that's all that is to me, right? Move this out of the way. And I'm gonna cut. I want to cut it into slices. I'm gonna cut the slices and then I'm gonna cut the slices in half. Put that in there. Mix it up. Let's get some garlic. Still didn't put my pimentos in. Where are they? Allspice. Don't break it up. Just leave it in there. Put a handful in there, about 12. This is a sauce, all right? This is a sauce. We're making a sauce. Now, the special ingredient is a little bit of black pepper. Just a little bit. Put some more water in there because this thing is boiling down quickly, right? We need to make enough sauce to cover those fish. Put some more ketchup in here. Jamaicans use a lot of ketchup in their stewed fish, by the way. Sugar. Sugar. Honey, do. Oh, sugar. Do. You are my sugar. What did I want to do? Sugar. Let me get a spoon. I'm going to put about a tablespoon and a half in there right now. I'm going to taste it. The sugar cuts down the acidity of the sauce. Keep it going, baby. Keep it going. Forgot something. I had another Scotch bonnet. Where is it? Not Scotch bonnet, but I had another habanero. We need to put that in there. I'm going to cut mine in half. If you don't like acidity, skip it. But I like hot. I'm going to do the rest of this bell pepper in here. It's rustic cooking because some people don't have a kitchen. Some people cook outside and it gets hot in there. They don't want their house get all stink of fish. and be hot. They don't want that. Let me cut this down a little bit. Get a little bit more water. All right, what did I miss? What did I miss? Garlic. I put garlic in last because I kind of like garlic. I only needed 2, but I got 3. Did I break this one? No. Put that one to the side. Scarlett's giving me the business, apparently. You don't want to go in the pot. We're going to mince the garlic up. Here's another one. Smash it. And we're going to chop it up. I need my sponge. Where is it? Try to keep the place clean while you're cooking, by the way. Jamaica. Clean and organized so you can see everything. Clean and organized. All right. Imagine doing this by the seaside, huh? Wonderful. The smoke flavor makes it taste better, by the way. If you do it outside, oh my goodness, it tastes totally different. The smoke gets into that food. Makes it a whole new dish. But I don't feel like being outside fighting the mosquitoes and the heat. So I'm going to do it right here. Right here. Woo! I got some on me. All right. I got everything in the pot that needed to go in the pot. I'm going to clean this place up a little bit. And then we're going to do a taste test and taste it for whatever it needs. And I'll know in a minute. I will know. If it's too acidic, I'm going to add sugar. If it tastes like it's not fresh enough, I'm going to add more vegetables. I don't know. I don't know what it needs. All right. So here's a spoon, right? What I'm afraid of is that I don't have enough. That's not enough to me. But we'll see. Take the spoon, dab it on your hand. Oh, that's good, but it's not hot enough for me. It's good, but it's not great. What can make it great, girl? More soy sauce. Did I? I didn't use the spoon, okay. Sometimes I gotta think about it. We could take the thyme. Well, I'm gonna leave the thyme in there. Even the stem adds flavor. We'll take that out later on. Hit the back of your hand. It's too acidic. I'm gonna put some sugar in it. Just a little bit of sugar, not a lot. Maybe a teaspoon of sugar. That's it. Okay, we're gonna add our fish back to the pot, or a couple of our fish back to the pot. That's why we didn't cook it all the way through. Put your fish there. Fish there. Got too much fish and not enough stuff, huh? I'm gonna cut another bell pepper. The red one. The red one or the green one? I need the green one. Can't decide. Put the green one. And this one I'm gonna cut so I could see it. Sharpen my knife. That's why I didn't use all of my, that's why I did not use all of my onion, because I want to see some of this stuff. And the fish is still cooking. I have it on low right now, by the way. Put that there, girl. Out of your way. I'm gonna put that on top. Just for some crunch. Put it on top. The fish don't take long to cook, so you gotta keep moving. Keep it moving. If you're not a fast cooker, a fast cutter, cut this beforehand. I'm gonna sprinkle these onions on top. Let me put that there. I think that's enough. Just for some crunch. We are trying to get these onions cooked, but not too much. All right. All right, let me clean this place up. Get some, the next thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna turn this off. And I'll put the lid on. Where's my lid? Not here. Let me get my lid and then we're gonna do the cushaw, okay? Fish is done onto the cushaw. Now this cushaw broke off, but I don't waste nothing. So I'm gonna peel this joker and we're gonna cook it. And what we're gonna use to cook it is we're gonna candy it. That's what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna use some sugar, some salt, some oil. I think that's it. A little bit of water. Oh, and of course the cushaw. Now this thing might not have been right, but I'm cooking it anyway and I'm gonna candy it. So I'm peeling it off. We'll see what it looks like inside. Let's see if I get some seeds. I doubt it though, since something ate off the end. Hopefully there's no surprises on the inside, huh? We'll see. Well, you'll see the same time I'll see. Do you see what I see? Hope it's not a bug. A bug, no a bug, no a bug. All right, I'm just getting all this green stuff off. All of the exterior off, and then we're gonna cut it in half. And this is big enough for 2 people, right? Hopefully. Last time I made this, I didn't share with anybody. Oh, and I forgot sage. That's where we got the sage. So we're gonna take all these peels and put them to the side. We'll put that in, throw that in the yard. That's where it's going, in the yard. Clean our board off. Let's get a knife. Okay, moment of truth. Cut that off. Didn't go all the way through. See? All is well. In the middle of this, you're going to have seeds, though. Probably not mature seeds, but there are going to be seeds. See there? Get a spoon. I'm going to take the seeds out. With this one. Now, if you're diabetic, don't do this. Don't do this dish. Skip this piece. Or don't put no sugar in it. How about that? No sugar. Both of them have sugar in it, though. I guess, man, it's no fun being diabetic. I tell you that. No fun. Sugar also affects your cholesterol. It brings your cholesterol up. So it's bad in 2 ways. But we're so used to it, you know. Some people don't eat sugar. They only eat the natural sugar that comes from the fruit. I've become accustomed to having a little bit of sugar in my food, though. Or some of my food, I should say. Cushaw is one of them. I'm going to take our sage leaves. First, we're going to take our cushaw and I'm going to cut them up. Cut it up, I should say. It's not a lot. See that? Can y'all see? It's not a lot. But it's mine. Came from the yard. It wasn't ready. So, you know. Don't throw it away. Go ahead and eat it. It's still edible. The only one thing that I know that you don't eat that is force open, that is aki. That has to be right. The flour has to open on that bad boy. But these should be all right. I'm gonna take this sage and I'm gonna chop it up a little bit. Make it stretch. Because we're gonna candy this bad boy. All right, let's go over to the stove. I have a hot pan here. I'm gonna take some coconut oil. I'm gonna coat this pan. So soon as I get it open. About that much. That may be too much, but it's already in there, right? Oh, man. So, I'm going to get this oil hot. We don't have to wait, though. I'm going to get the sugar. I might cut up some more Cushaw because that's a lot of oil. We're going to get some sugar out of here. And this is pure cane sugar. We're going to put it in here. We're going to brown our sugar. This is how you make browning. It's also how you make candied Cushaw, though. Why not 4? Why use 3 when 4 will do? All right. We are browning our sugar. I'm going to cut up some more Cushaw because I got too much oil in here. See that? That's way too much. Matter of fact, let me get some of this oil out. Let me get some of it out. You know it's too much, girl. You know it's too much. Now, this is the alternative to butter. Some people would use butter, okay? I didn't use butter because I believe this is better than butter. This is coconut oil. I'm getting the extra off. Let me turn this flame off while I'm doing it. I can feel the heat rising. Just want enough oil to coat the sugar so that when I candy it, so just enough oil to candy the sugar. This is way, way too much. Coconut oil is not bad for you, but nobody want no oily Cushaw, right? I know I don't. Okay. That's good. Maybe a little bit more sugar, huh? Why not? Here we go. We're going to brown that. We're going to make it brown. Don't be afraid. Turn your flame back on. This is like roux. Do not leave it. Let me go get some water. I'm going to leave it for just a second, but do not leave this thing. It'll burn. It'll be black. It will turn black on you. So we got some water here. All right. And this sugar is going to turn from that beige color to dark brown or to brown, depending on how brave you are. All right. It has turned into a syrup. You see that? It disappeared, right? It disappeared. Now we can put our sage in. Oh, I can smell it. And start putting our Cushaw in. All right, sugar. Put too much water, but that's fine. Put it on high. You need to get this water down. Without overcooking the Cushaw. Make sure the syrup is off the bottom of the pan. And we're going to reduce it. I'll bring it back. Once it reduces down to almost a fry, cover it and turn down the heat to about 2. Very low. Very, very low. gonna steam some rice. You can eat this with white rice or by itself. Most people eat the fish with crackers, water crackers, or white rice. I got rice and peas that I'm steaming up right now, and then the cushaw will be done shortly. It's late, but I forgot to put my salt in, so I'm just gonna put a pinch of salt, maybe 2 pinches. Move it around. Let it steam. So you need to get your fork with your cushaw. My rice is cooked. My fish is cooked. Let's see if the cushaw is cooked. Stick your fork in. And if it goes straight through, she's done. She's done. Done. Turn that off. Let's go ahead and plate. The flavor to what you like. You ain't gotta accept stuff. Here we are. There we are. Steamed fish, rice and peas, cushaw. A little bit of cucumber. All right, here we go. First things first, let's taste this fish. I hope it's hot enough. I should bring my hot sauce. Let's see. Here we go. Look at that. It's not super hot. I mean, as far as peppery or Scotch bonnet or habanero pepper, but this is good. Way better than the store. I ain't buying stewed fish from them no more. I couldn't eat it. My mom had to eat it. And this is whiting fish. This is one of the most inexpensive fish you can buy. Imagine if I bought something like snapper or something else like that. Man. Look at that. Time to taste the cushaw. Just a minute. I guess I was thirsty, huh? All right, cushaw time. Candied cushaw. It's the only way I make it. This is what made me fall in love with cushaw, actually. That is good. That sage just sets it off. It tastes like candy. That's why I like it. And it pairs well with the fish. It's not off-putting. I was concerned about that because the fish is not sweet. The fish is just savory and good. You remember that commercial? I can't believe it's not butter. Whew. And you don't taste the flour. I didn't bread it a lot. I just doused it one time with the flour because I didn't have a whole fish. So I did what I could do. And I saved the fond, which is the grease and the little flour that you know, the flavor of flour on the bottom of the pan. I left that in there. Don't ever get rid of that. That's flavor right there. Most people eat regular white rice with this. because it's a stewed fish, so it's supposed to go over your white rice, but I had rice and peas, so I used what I already cooked. One minute. I thank you guys for being with me. This is Jamerica with Jamerica Life. This is steamed or stewed fish with candied cushaw. And of course, rice and peas, but we didn't cook that. Steamed fish with candied cushaw. I thank you guys for being with me. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Bye, y'all. Jamerica, you done did it again. We're gonna have fish on every Friday.